Hey folks, sorry about that. We had a Wi-Fi issue here and it cut out. I was trying to connect to the hotspot in my pocket, which we don't want. So we're going to finish up. You can see John is finishing up the passenger side or the driver's side LCA, lower control arm. And we're going to do the passenger side now. So you'll be able to see a little bit more of what we're doing. I'll bring the laptop over so we can. Whoa, there's a big bolt right there. Hopefully you guys can get a slightly better view of what we're doing. I might move the Scott machine or this tire.
What did you call me?
Oh, no, John, we didn't cross thread. Take a look at the end of this bolt. See how that, it looks exactly like the other one. So we didn't cross thread at all. Yeah, this is their little alignment thing. So we can use that. It would be nice if the steering rack's not in there, we can just push it and it'll align it. But since the steering rack's in there, we have a hard time. We were worried that we screwed up the end of the bolt because this is all you see, just this part. And they already mashed these threads down, so we didn't screw up the center bushing bolt. So now comes fun part. Yeah, on this side we should be a little bit quicker because we know how we're going to line stuff up and what to leave loose and what to tighten. Hopefully, in theory. All right, Scott, can I move you over by this wheel?
I can do that or go back.
Whichever way you want to go. Whichever way is more fun for you. Cool. All right. Whoa. What's that?
See what Mr. Howard said.
Oh, it's the good stuff. Yeah. I haven't got any messages. All right. So, you ready? You psyched up for this? Come on, man. You're a master now. All the Mustang guys are going to be like, John, can you do my LCAs? Yeah.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I was talking with a friend of mine, and I told her we were talking about this leadership thing, and I told her there are times when I don't want to be a general. I just want to be a soldier. You're going to line that up first try, aren't you? Or start low.
I need that. You're good to let go of this?
Okay.
I need that bolt.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
And I'm going to... Steering wheel is still unlocked?
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn it.
Yep.
I'm pushing power steering fluid as hard as I can.
All
That does not help you at all.
And this stupid fucking tray is right in my way.
So this guy's ready to go in. We just have to get the bolt in.
Hopefully that just doesn't fucking fall.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's, yeah, I was. Yeah, this guy's dead. So this guy can move around a lot easier. So if you just push him wherever you need him. Is he already in-ish?
Yep.
Nice. We are getting better at this.
Oh, that's a good thing. Right?
By the way, this thing is not light. This is this whole assembly here. The spring, the strut, brake caliper, the spindle, the rotor. This has got to be probably 200 plus pounds in total. So, and I'm pushing it as hard as I can this way.
Oh, you're good now. You can let it hang.
Well, it's room for you to move the wrench. That's why. I know. You know how many sockets I've broken? You know how many impact sockets I've broken?
Damn, I'm not the impact socket.
If you break an impact socket, it's either seriously jacked up bolt or you're a total idiot.
Something's really fucked up.
Well, we don't swear on YouTube, but
Oh, yeah.
that's why we say jacked up.
Oh.
Yeah, don't go super tight on that guy yet.
That's it. I think it's in far. I'm just trying to get it
Yeah,
in far.
yeah, you're all the way through.
So you can let go of that.
All right.
These are already lined up.
All right, so yeah, just barely touch those on there. And then we'll do this guy. And watch, we pull it down with 2 fingers, right?
Yeah.
Compared to the other side. There you go. Finger tight on both of those, and then we can. What are you giggling about? Just this random giggle comes from behind me.
Did you see the?
And I don't know how close he is to my ass, so I'm like, I don't know. Maybe.
The most recent new gender says you can identify as seasons.
Mm-hmm.
It's me identifying as deer season all year round.
Oh, is it a union brake? Oh,
He needs to wash his hands and eat some pizza. He's a hungry boy.
well, as soon as we have the ball joint in,
Yeah. That's what I'm
then we can do a union brake.
That's just a drink. That's just a drink.
Yeah, drank.
Or
Going up on a Wednesday.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh my God. Got him. This side goes together like country crock on a piece of toast. The other side goes together like we're trying to go to Mars. Holy crap. Wow. All right. So what I will do is oh, I'll put these clips back on. Yep, I'll get them.
How many is the bolt and nut for this?
It is up here.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
So technically, the nut should be facing backwards.
Bolt, nut on the backside.
I think.
Ah,
Yeah, there's a light right there.
ah, right in my face. Ouch. This is so dumb.
Yeah.
It's a thing where you have gravity working for you or against you, sort of thing. And the vibration, in theory, is keeping force going that way. You got light over there, right? So I can go do this one. Maybe not get punched in the face by a light.
check that ball joint. I think I did it backwards. Ball joint.
Yeah, you can switch them around. On some cars, it is set up from the factory with some kind of weird janky setup where you can only access the bolt a certain way.
Not your fault.
Probably not from this.
Ratchets.
All right. Where'd laptop go? All right, we're still going, I think. Damn, that thing really hurt right in the face, man. Just the whole corner edge of it.
Well, you know what they say.
A light in the face is good for you?
Nope, I'm on the big job.
Oh, yeah. Well, considering the weight of all of these components, this is definitely one of those big jobs. So this is, all this stuff is like super industrial, man. Is it because these are used as rental cars and they don't want shit to break? Is that?
We can go there.
I don't know. Why do they use such heavy duty stuff? They steal it off a F-250 or something?
We got people driving gray V6 Mustangs. They're not very trusted. Gotta make, built Ford tough,
Yeah, with the aluminum bed on the F-150. The door handles.
That's fun. That was really
John told us this great story. You can tell it to YouTube. I'm not going to steal your thunder because that's a very funny story.
Pigeon Ford, obviously.
So hold on, John. I don't want to.
Oh boy, here we go.
There we go.
Oh,
All right.
great, you can hear me
John's
moving around. Guy in Pigeon Forge had claw marks all over the side of his F-150, and he's missing some door handles. So, yeah, obviously someone left some food in their vehicle overnight, and someone was hungry, and they found a way to it.
Very big, very black, very angry.
People don't.
Yeah, that's the color.
Okay.
Hell, I had a couple monsters that I felt bad pouring out.
Well, when I had the bear get into my rental in Colorado.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I had 6 rock stars in the floorboard, in a grocery bag in the floorboard. He went through those. I'm just gonna say that bears, well, those are brown bears, not dexterous at all. He just literally, he just put his claws right through it, and it just went everywhere.
Wow.
He probably still hasn't slept.
Bear.
Which, by the way, actually, considering that whole story, they did a pretty good job.
Hey, that was a true story, wasn't it?
Yeah, they Hollywooded a lot. in the
Well,
movie.
yeah.
But it is a true story.
Hmm.
The co-pilot had no clue what the hell was going on. And yeah. He actually survived though, the co-pilot did.
So I haven't even seen the movie.
The pilot did not survive. And that was kind of their first big move to all of this.
This sucks.
The movie's very funny. It's Ray Liotta's last movie, so I don't know if it was Ray Liotta.
Oh?
Ray Liotta, the actor. Who's in Goodfellas?
Yeah, I am.
So he's when Joe Pesci says, "What do you mean I'm funny? How am I funny? What do you mean I'm funny? Like a clown?" That's who Joe Pesci is talking to. He's talking to Ray Liotta.
Beats me.
Anyway, Ray Liotta's He's been in a bunch of movies. He's been good guy, bad guy. But this is his last movie. I don't remember what he inspired from. But they took the story and they kind of they took the basic story and then they made it into Hollywood. There's still one.
Not the Toyota wheel, bro.
And oh.
Hmm.
Just one ball behind. So yeah, the original story was these guys just call these duffel bags in the mountains of Kentucky, or in the mountains of Tennessee, and Bear got into it. One of the duffel bags, and there was enough in the duffel bags to like end a town, and they found the bear. A hunter found the shredded bag and reported it to wildlife, and then they found the dead bear. And they said for about an hour, it was the deadliest creature on earth. And the bear obviously overdosed. Now, hey, that's all you. That is your call. So the story that they do in the movie, you can watch the movie. You know the guy Scott Seiss? He's a comedian. He did the IKEA things. I'll just be a minute. No, he goes, I'll be quick. Quickly heading for the door. Do you remember that guy? I'll show you the clip. He's in the movie. He's a EMT, and he's pretty funny in it. But the real story is crazy. So this bear, they took it to get an autopsy. They determined all the, cocaine overdose and all this other stuff. And then it went to a taxidermist. And now here's where the tale really gets big. Apparently, Waylon Jennings bought it and had it in the front room, like the foyer of his house. And it was, up on a bear stand, this huge black bear. And then it traded hands, it went into storage. It was in like private collectors' homes and stuff, all this other weird stuff. And eventually it ended up it's in Lexington, Kentucky now at kind of an open mall. And it has a little collar around its neck that says Cocaine Bear. And yeah, but the story that they put with the cocaine, because like the drug dealers go after their drugs and the little kids actually accidentally find it. And then there's bear cubs. It's a mama bear. Well, it was a female originally, but then there's bear cubs and the drug dealers get in between the bear cubs and the mom. And so they have, all this story, and there's park rangers and ding dongs in the public bathrooms and parks. And yeah, they had fun with it. Hopefully it wasn't a $100 million movie, because it didn't look like it. But yeah, don't leave stuff in your vehicle, man. Those guys can smell a fart at 2,000 yards, and they will come after. They will absolutely come after it.
People don't realize that shit happens.
They can smell it, and if you've got a Ford F-150 with an aluminum body, that bear
We'll rip your shit apart.
will. It just removed the door handle, right?
I mean, the both passenger side.
John said he saw the truck go past him on the parkway, and he's kind of pacing with it, and he looks over and he goes, "That's so weird. There's no door handles on the side of that brand new truck." And John's like, "Did they modify it? Does it have, like door poppers?" And he gets closer and he goes, "Oh no, those were forcibly removed." And he sees the mud prints on the side, and he's like, "A bear removed those." Mine was that, thankfully my windows were down. That was the only thing, because it was really nice out and I just forgot about the windows. I'm getting pretty good at forgetting about the windows. The other night saw it was going to rain. So I'm like, oh, I better get a cover on the race car.
Left the windows open.
And the windows in the Jeep and the Mercedes are both down.
No.
So I get in the Mercedes to, I was going to Kroger or whatever, and it was sploosh.
Yikes.
Really?
Yikes.
Damn it. But it just shows you where your focus is. But yeah, don't leave stuff in your car if you're in Colorado or Tennessee or Kentucky. And
Bears in Kentucky.
Bears in Kentucky are no joke. They find trash everywhere, ever, and they have special like double latch dumpsters, and bears are even figuring those out. So,
Well, they started doing the trash cans differently in downtown Gap too. You have to press your foot on it to release it.
oh, to open it or to pull it open,
To pull it, how it pulls down like a mailbox.
they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
They will absolutely figure it out. They're super smart. Super smart. That's my only fear about taking the motorcycle down to Tail of the Dragon is all I need is a black bear to wake up in the middle of the night and go, you know, I'm going to go pee across on the other side of the road. And if I'm on the Grom, me and a Grom versus a black bear, I'm going to lose that one.
9 times out of 10.
I
buddy.
will- I
9
will-
times out of 10.
I will take that L. Mm. But thankfully, they're usually out morning and dusk, so you don't really have to worry about them. But
We saw a total of 6.
really?
Going through Kate's Cove.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Kate's Cove and up by Klingman's Dome.
Yeah.
When you get to the higher elevations, they like it up there because there's still all the tourist attractions and garbage, and they get good food, but they're kind of away from people. They're not big fans of people. But also, if you go down there to rent an Airbnb, everything is bear related. Everything. I don't think you can find an Airbnb that doesn't have a bear reference. Is that possible? No, I don't think it is.
No way.
All the stuff that I've ever stayed at down there, it's got like a black bear bedspread, or it's on the front door,
It's got the bedspread, it's got the curtain.
Yeah, it's like,
Gotta have a wooden picnic table.
yeah,
Dinner table.
Beth's Bear Cave. You're like, all right. Beth's Bear Resort. Okay, we get it. But there's a ton of them down there, so please be careful. And God, don't get in between a mama bear and her cubs. It's a bad spot to be.
Well, because there was a park ranger.
That's like being in a nuclear reactor and you watch the water level drop.
Yeah.
Don't be there either.
The in Kate's Cove, one of the teed off where it's like the 9 mile or 4 mile or 5 mile.
Oh, the cut around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a mama bear and her cub,
Uh-uh.
and everyone was out there taking pictures.
Nope, I'm out.
And one of the volunteers was like, "You guys back up."
Maybe go home.
Yeah, get a better lens.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to be that close.
There's a video of the people like hanging out of their car, and there's a bison. I think it's in Yellowstone, and there's a bison like from here to the lift, and they're trying to hang out of their car and get a close up of this bison. And the bison's like, "Oh, you want a close up? I'll give you a close up." Kabang! He just rams the side of the car.
Walking their dogs or something. Like dogs
And the dogs hear it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I did see something cool today online on Killboy. Did you see that? Fresh new pavement on the north side of 129.
Did you see
Man, we don't care about 129.
Did you see how they're
Don't just care about 129.
He
Oh.
double fisted. There's a difference. They're doing.
Well, I double fisted over Foothills Parkway, but that's me.
I'm slow. I can't do that.
Dude, you got to come down. Come down and hang with the BSC, and just do what Scott's going to do. Cruise the back
I'm going.
back of the pack. Well, you threatened to go. I mean, you said you were going to go. Sorry.
Yeah.
So come down and
I'm gonna go sleep with the
you can
Bears.
find out exactly how full of shit I am, or find out exactly how fast Matt really is.
I believe
Oh, well, you've seen Matt versus Max Wrist, and he just removed Max Wrist from reality. He's like, okay, bye. He was Jordan's license plate. Okay, bye.
Bikes on the Dragon,
Not fast.
slow.
Facts.
Anybody can pull up and find out too. On 7-year-old, bald,
8-year-old.
300 treadwear tires.
340.
340
I
on
think
those?
they are. Double
Oh.
check.
Dude, I did a burnout leaving everywhere I was.
Yeah.
I was at
Facts.
Top Golf. I think it was cold out. I did one burnout, and I got out and I felt them. And I'm like,
These aren't even warm at all yet.
They're just rock solid.
they go through very fast.
Doesn't say.
Again, I think that's check the back.
You can look it up.
They're just be small.
I'm sorry, 320. 320.
Okay. Well, time to change that over to a 200.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Found 80 treadwear.
He likes spinning. He found a really good set, a really good cheap set of Pirelli P0s on TireX website. They're on a wholesale closeout because they're 2020 day code for what, $130 per tire for 19s. They're pretty cheap.
They give me for the year.
Pretty cheap.
That's my
But
thing.
they've been sitting. They've probably never been mounted on a set of wheels in 4 years. Hopefully they're late 2020 day code.
Yeah, if it's 12, 2020, I'm okay. Anything earlier than 8.
5-0, 5-1, 20-20.
Yeah.
If it's like
If it's
week of
oh yeah, that's right, because they do it from weeks. So if it's
it's 01, 02, 03.
anything above 40 is okay.
I won't know that till mine.
Right.
You can ask him. Yeah, ask him. What's the worst they can say? Oh, we don't know.
I guess. That causes them to call people.
I don't like calling people. I'd rather just pay $600 and find out.
And just light them on fire.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not lighting on fire. They're still new tires. They're just at the end of their life, time wise.
Well, think about this. When my friend Tim took his SRT10 truck, very first time Tim went to the track, brand new helmet. Truck was fantastic. 30,000 miles, 28,000 miles on the truck. And his very first time on the track. And he did great all day. And he's on the Pirelli P0 Scorpions that came with the truck, the 22s. And had improved awesome all throughout the day. Second to last session, those tires gave out on him. Spun the truck at over 100 miles an hour. Ass first into the Armco, the big steel barrier. 1.5 backflip, 1.5 with a full twist. Came down on the hood of the truck on the Armco, then fell over because it's higher, it's grass up here, and then the Armco is steel, and then it drops down to grass here. Well, turn 17 before you come back onto the front straight. That's where, right at the kink, is where the tires gave up. So he's well over 100 miles an hour. Ass first into that. 1.5 backflip, came down, landed on the knuckle. It's the only reason he couldn't drive the truck home. It's because the knuckle broke. Walked away from it. You wouldn't believe the safety stuff in that truck. It was, unbelievable. But those were the end of the life of those tires, and they were 5 or 6 years old. So that's why I'm like, I know it's cheap, but you're going to have more fun for longer if you spend another $100 per tire.
Look and see what you can find for that.
And see,
Look, I did not think it.
Did you bonk it with that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was trying not to.
What are these 275?
Look at the
40s.
Continentals too, just out of curiosity. If they're $100 more.
19.
$6 or $7. I'm gonna find it for now.
Who had it? Track Day Tire.
0%, bro. 0%.
I'll probably make cash tires. Okay.
Whoa, Bezos.
Yeah, I wouldn't be driving a Mustang doing my control lines right now.
I don't know. Bezos might be into that.
I wouldn't be.
I don't think
I'm
he.
not that
I don't
guy.
think he really is.
You're not that
I'm
guy.
not that guy.
Different dude.
Yeah.
What else we got here? No other messages right now. Shit.
You got the Brimbos, the Bimbo brakes on the standard brakes.
Standard brakes on the 4. Switch that other side around.
They're actually made by TRW.
Yeah. Yep. You'll see a stamp on the back side.
What's TRW?
They're a solid company. They make a lot of
TRW?
gear.
Never
Yeah.
heard of TRW?
They're just not,
Don't they?
huh?
Don't they make wheels?
TRW makes a ton of stuff.
I know TRW makes.
Yeah, they make a ton of stuff. They're a very, very industrial company. I want to say they're Swedish. They might be American, but I think they're Swedish for some reason. But the
Are these? I'm assuming they're the same size front and rear. So that's a.
you matched all the way around.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I would buy the lines separately.
Well, these come with the lines.
Stainless steel braided lines.
Yeah, these come with
Are
stainless.
those braided? I was driving when I looked at it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Sorry. Whoa. Stop doing that.
You can get some Sumitomos for $200 per tire.
Sumitomos. It looks like braided.
Hell yeah. Potentially. I don't know. But
General has a G Max all season. It's an all season.
Oh, it's out of stock.
yeah,
Ultra high
So-
performance.
on that website, I haven't cross-referenced the phone number or anything.
Those are also
It says front brake hose. 6-piston bullet calipers. I don't know what that is.
Hell yeah.
Reduce the stopping
Bull
distance.
calibers, but
Oh, bullet, like the car. Got it. Sorry, took me a second.
duh.
SVE, all the hardware,
Brackets.
dust shields. What?
Those are everything.
Stainless braided brake hoses.
There you go. That's the whole kit. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have to pay extra for it.
So yeah,
Sheesh, bro.
it's out of stock right now, but
For $1,300.
Dude, you got it. Michelin Pilot Sport
Dude.
4S's. $409 a tire.
that's what I had to put on the back of the Viper.
If I buy brand new wheels,
Even then, $400 per tire, John. Are you kidding me?
You get
I would
Coddington
never
wheels.
buy Michelins. I don't think
I
I
don't-
would ever buy Michelin.
I only did because that was the only thing available. Thanks, COVID.
What
Yeah.
happened to your Kumos? You shredded them, but isn't Kumo the manufacturer, OEM manufacturer for the tire coils?
For the Gen 4s. The Gen 3s, Gen 5s. For the Gen 3s and Gen 4s, they came with run flats.
With what?
Michelin run flats.
Is it?
Oh,
Run flat?
factory.
yeah. Dude, you understand why every Viper guy changes his tires out?
On the Mini, they stuffed the engine bay, the little dinky tiny engine bay with a supercharger. They had to put the battery in the back. So it didn't come with a spare tire.
But it came with a little inflatable,
I-
like a slime thing. That's what my car came with.
But it came with run
A
flat.
little
R53
compressor
minis.
with a slime kit.
R53 minis came with run flats from the factory.
Blech.
So crazy.
They're like, they are just like stone hard.
Yeah.
They're okay for going straight, but that's where it stops. Yeah. Oh, what else we got?
Really, run flats?
Oh, Diane was asking a question. How many options for Gen 1 Vipers? She has a Gen 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Not very many options for Gen 1. I think, God, you're 17 up front and 18 in the back. And two, what are you, 265, 255 up front and, no, 265 up front and 315 in the back. So you have a very few options.
Bridgestone Potenza Sports.
RE71Rs?
Nope, just Potenza Sports.
200.
Max Performance Summer. They're 300 treadwear. Their 2021 production special closeout for $178 per tire. Originally $370.
That's a little better deal. Those are going to last a lot longer if you're doing it as a daily.
There are 8 in stock.
Closeouts.
Okay.
Look up their Continental.
I will.
Yeah, I'm just curious what they are compared to new old stock
Probably
stuff.
19s are probably expensive.
Probably what, like 560? 550 for 4?
How much were they?
713. I mean, for 19s, man, I'm telling you, that's cheap. I know that it pains you, but you're shopping for 19s.
I think go 20.
You don't want to track 20-inch wheels.
I know.
That's so much spinning.
Dude,
Mass.
you're looking. So get this. So, reps. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
But, you know, ESR wheels.
Mhm.
Adelhon makes a rep of the ESR, and it's lighter and stronger than the ESR wheel. I'm like, and they're cheaper.
Then you wonder, like, are ESRs worth it?
Yeah.
Or are the
That's-
ESRs that did they go rep?
And that was my thing.
Did they rep themselves?
Do I spend, do I spend the extra money and just get the ESR at $8,000, or do I just get the lighter wheel?
That's
That looks
better
the
and
same.
cheaper.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
the exact fucking same.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all right.
The exact same.
I would get anything but stock. These stock wheels are so heavy. Well, you just have
18 don't look good now. 18 don't look
all the unsprung mass in here is unbelievably heavy. And if you lighten it up a little bit with the tires, that might help. Your front, look at the front sway bar. It's got to be what, 1.25 inches? Dude, I'm measuring this. The front sway bar is redonkulous.
They're pretty bad. Everything on this.
I mean, this thing is huge. Do it in millimeters first.
Yeah.
35 millimeters.
Yeah, I think the stock mini
One
one's
point-
19.
1.38 inches. My God. I think this is an F-150
I bet it is.
chassis. And they just, they stuck a Mustang body on it. 138, man. That's a huge, huge sway bar.
Pre-workout at 11:30. He's on the demon.
Are you serious? Wow. Okay.
Monster.
Do you have these guys torqued? I didn't see the torque wrench come out. Okay.
Trust me.
it's-
when my arm cracks, it's tight.
It's your car, man. Whatever you want to do.
If you
I
want to,
I will suggest torquing it, and you can say I got them really tight, or I knew how tight they were when I loosened them, so I got them back to that tight.
They're about as tight as they can fucking go.
Okay.
I just don't know the torque specs. You know what's actually super cool?
You can just look that up. There's a list. Trust me.
That I didn't know people did this. I bought camber bolts. They have the torque specs on a sticker on them.
Hmm.
Did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Did not know companies cared.
You can look up torque specs, and if you want, you can do those. I will suggest it. It's
It's on the
entirely your call. I want to see your rear. My God, your rear sway bar is at least 1 inch.
So big.
Yeah. Never heard that before.
Yeah, John, I think that's going to be your best bet there, buddy. The ones that I just sent you. Every other good summer tire, you're spending minimum $1,100 for a new set.
Well, I'm not against the order.
Yeah.
They'll give me to the year.
Dude, special closeouts.
Yeah.
2021 day code, you can run till end of next. Really? I would replace them after 4 or 5 years, especially summer tires. It's hard for me to tell you to stretch summer tires past 5 years because they're going to be useless after 5 years. I mean, these are technically still a summer tire, and you see how much you spend on these, and your car is fairly stock. When are we going to get those?
Of course, they don't give you torque specs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong about the $713 price point. There is a $70 prepaid Visa gift card that you get back with the purchase of those Bridgestones. The speed rating is 186 miles an hour, so that's good, right? You're going faster than that all the time now. You got like 200 miles an hour. Don't go 200 miles an hour.
Out
I call you Joey. Yeah, 643. If you account for the $70 gift card, that's 643 plus tax. That's half of the price of the rest of the tires in that size.
So this says front control arm front facing is 151 pounds and rear facing is 136.
For what?
Front control arm.
One more time. Say that again.
Front control arm front facing is 151 and rear facing is 136. What's front facing? What's rear facing? Maybe is that just front and rear? You'd think facing would be direction. You know what I mean?
The front control arms?
Yeah. That doesn't make much sense.
Well, you're in a forum, so people
I
are
know.
stupid.
I don't know where else to find it.
Yeah, that doesn't. I wouldn't trust somebody who just asked a salesperson at a dealership. I
I'm not.
would just make them tight.
It's like,
I mean, you saw how tight they were coming off, so.
I mean, they're about that tight. I mean, they weren't super tight coming off. That's the thing.
I had to take a hammer to get them really tight. But yeah, I know what you mean.
It also been on there for a while.
That's true too. But probably the original.
Towards the flat shield.
Oh, shit.
Holes from his flat shield will waller out.
Yeah, we're all clear, except putting the wheels on. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're almost done with the lower control arms. Are we going to save the trans mount? Yeah. Okay. So we'll save the trans mount for. Okay. We've got a new urethane transmission mount, which is hopefully going to help put power to the ground. And the original one is rubber, and it kind of flexes a little bit. And it's also probably beat up pretty bad. After 100,000 miles, it'll be. Yeah, it'll be beat. So we're gonna replace that. It's just a single piece. It's pretty cool. What is this thing doing? All right. Hotspot is charging weird. So we're gonna get the spaccio back up, get the wheels and tires back on, and John's gonna go for a drive. And if there's anything weird or loose or chunky, he's gonna come back, and we'll tighten stuff up. And car should be good to go until we do the camber bolts and the trans mount. Anything else on?
Just wheels and tires.
Yeah.
I can do rear control arms. Rear control arms, the drop brackets, and the 15-inch conversion. Look, the sway bar hangs down, almost touching the wheel. So you just have to read
On the rears? Yeah.
I have my Viking shocks that I have to put on too.
Oh, okay.
I got to do all that at the same time.
Well, we're getting coils on the Miata, so maybe we do a shock night. Yeah. Also, it'd help if you put it in a group, because then we can have other people over here helping. But maybe a different time. So we'll be back in tomorrow. John's thing was tonight, so that's why the limo wasn't in here. We'll do the limo tomorrow night and get some of that, the fuel pump replaced and all that stuff. So thanks everyone for hanging out tonight with John and Scott. Scott's right here. He hasn't gone very far. He's right there.
Chilling.
So thanks everyone for hanging out with us, and hopefully you learned a little something about lower control arms on a, what year is this, 12? 11 Mustang, and how much fun they aren't to put in. The driver's side is very difficult. The passenger side is also difficult. It's definitely a two-person gig unless you hold the strut out of the way and have some. It's better to have two people to do it. But yeah, that's it for tonight. So hopefully that helps you guys. And don't forget to show someone that you love them. It's really important. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. It's really important for them, but it's more important for you. All right. Thanks, everyone. We will catch you tomorrow night with a new fuel pump on the limo. Thanks, everyone.
I was gonna say, before you do everything too, make sure